Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That GTO, please just go back to, because the video, the music that you, the background music that you did was higher than your voice.
Yes, yes, I noticed. I noticed. But you watched the first one now. I sent two videos.
I watched the first one, but I did not really understand it. So I went to the second one. The second one was even worse. The volume was too high.
All right, I'll do
So
video. I'll do video on that.
okay.
Do video on that. So this is our new project we are going to work on. This project is a
Okay.
portfolio website. So at the end of this project, you're able to build your own full responsive website, like full responsive website. Do you understand? I also have another website too that I want to teach you guys with HTML and CSS. Apart from this one,
Okay.
that one is on my other laptop. So if I charge it, I will get the source code from there. So, but this one is portfolio website. You understand what portfolio website means now.
Yes, now.
Uh, so it's just a website that shows what you do.
Yeah.
From here now, from this knowledge now, you can use it to create a website. Can use to create. You can also use to create your company website. You get. You can still create company
Yes.
website if you follow this video very well or this course very well. Yeah, if I get that other source code now, I will put it in this my other laptop so I can. I think this dynamic stuff.
That was what I was asking. That's your snap, your WhatsApp status. I was gonna ask you how.
Okay, okay, that project is not my project, it's my friend's project. I reshare it. I add it to my status from my own status. But all those websites, there's a way to get them. Even though you know how to, even though you know how to code them from scratch. But the most important thing is that understand what you are doing first. So when you now
Yeah.
get when you get when you want to get all those websites now, you can now change it to your own personal stuff. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You are seeing how this thing is dynamic. This one already. So we are doing this week and next week. So but this one that is coming up, this one that is coming from up now, this one that is coming from left and right now, it is I use JavaScript for it. So what we'll first do is that we'll first do the HTML and the CSS part.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Then after the HTML and CSS, we will now start learning JavaScript. After we are so when we are done with JavaScript, now add JavaScript to it. Do you understand?
Okay.
uh But we are starting with the HTML, then forward to CSS, and forward to JavaScript. So this is the HTML part. You can see the header. The header carries so many things. Carry your default meta this thing. Carry your link. This is a link to icon, online icon. That's external icon actually. Then this one
Okay.
is a link to uh icon. This thing. Where is it called? Yes. This one is also a link to icon too. This particular icon, it is inside the directory. It's inside these images. Look at it. This icon here. So then another link into CSS file called
Okay.
style.css. If you notice, the directory is unlike our previous one that we just put the CSS inside here. What to do here is that we create an asset, right? We create an asset. Then inside the asset, you create a CSS folder. And inside the folder, that's where you now put your style. Are you seeing it? Yeah. So that's it. Then we'll now then the title inside the body now. That's where we now have our HTML. So we have for the first one we have header. The header contains the nav bar, right? Contains the nav bar.
Okay.
Now inside the nav bar, that's where inside the nav bar that's where we have our logo, we have our nav links, then we have our button, then we have another button too. Don't worry, when we start to I just want to explain how the structure look like to you. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after the header now, that's where we now have our main container. This main too is another HTML element too. I seen it. The main
Okay.
element represent the main content of the body of a document or content area consists of content that is directly. So it is the main container is the one that carry most of the things, most of the body, most of the section inside the body. So we have first section we have the features box section, the first section. The second section we have about section. The third
Okay.
section we have project section. The fifth section we have contact section. Yeah, so that's the main um the main container. Then after the main container now that's where we now have footer. That's where we have footer. So for the footer, we have different elements inside the footer. We have this first div, then we have another div, then we have this guy, then we have another div. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So then after that div, that's where we now have our linking to JavaScript. So we have this link to a JavaScript file. Then we now have another link to another JavaScript file before we now have these two JavaScript files, they are external JavaScript as it is online JavaScript. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So without the internet now it will not work properly. Then we have assets. We have our main JavaScript file where is it? Inside the main.js. So this is JavaScript. This is just um JavaScript alone. Yes. So all those one that we are now when we get to JavaScript, that's where we'll start writing programming language. But this one that we have been doing since is just a markup language. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. So let me show you on your website. So this is this are you come. Please have no verse.
No problem.
So this is the header, right? This is the feature section. Then this is the bar section. Then this is the project section. Then
Yeah.
this is the start section. There's the footer section. It's also responsive. So we're also doing responsiveness in this website. It's responsive, seeing it.
Mm.
Yeah, now go.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. So what we'll do now is that now this is a practical session, right? So I will want you to create a folder, call it any name that you know that you used to remember. So you call it portfolio, you can call it portfolio website or portfolio web. Inside the portfolio web, you create inside the portfolio folder, you will open the folder on your VS Code. Hmm? So what I'll do
Okay.
is that okay, let me first show you first. So you will open it on your VS Code, right? Then you create another folder inside portfolio website or any folder that you have created. You create another folder. Then inside that folder, you name the folder asset. Then inside the folder, you now create two separate folder, CSS folder, image folder, then JS folder, right? Then after you are done creating those folders, now come outside and start creating. You create a new file called index.html.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. So what I'll do now is I will stop sharing my screen and I want to watch you creating those folders. Yeah, that's done. I'm recording this session now. Yeah. So let's start. Are you there?
But I'm not seeing your screen.
Yes now. I said present your screen. You will be the one like I will guide you through it, right? So open share your screen. When you share your screen, I'll be seeing what you are doing. And I'll not tell you first of all you create a folder first on your desktop, then you open it with your VS Code. So let's do that first. Okay,
Okay.
okay, or should we do it like this? Don't worry, let's do it like this. Let me share my screen so you just look at it. Yeah. So yeah, create a folder on your desktop, then open it on your VS Code.
Okay. I'm sorry, I mistakenly
All
able
right.
to minimize on my desktop, right?
Yeah, so anywhere that you know that you can open it with VS Code.
Okay. And I should name the folder something I can remember.
Yes, you can name it portfolio website or portfolio.
Okay.
Are you done?
And so I should open the folder with
VS Code.
VS Code.
Yes. So today now what we'll be doing is that I want you to successfully create all the folders that we need before we start writing code. So today we'll just be creating all the folders and the files. Do you understand?
Yeah. So I've already created the folder. It's now showing portfolio and websites.
Okay, now open it with VS Code.
I've opened it with VS Code.
Now open it with VS Code. Okay, now create a folder. Click on this place and create new folder.
On which place? Sorry.
This,
Okay.
have you created it?
I'm coming. I'm trying to do it.
The name of the folder is
Okay.
assets. The name of the folder is
Asset.
assets. Yeah.
Okay.
So now remove your arrow from the, just carry your arrow to somewhere like this. Somewhere here. Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Yeah. Then create a file. Create a file. Call it index.html.
Okay. Dot HTML.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you done? Make sure that the file is not inside the asset folder. Oh.
Oh,
Bring
let
it
me
out.
delete it. Let me delete it.
That's why I said
So like after the asset now, because the asset is already there.
yes.
So I should click outside.
Yeah, click outside, then click outside. You click outside like
Mm,
this. Mhm. Then you now click
yes.
on new file.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So index.html.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, then come back to this asset. Come back to this asset. Hover on it like this, then click new folder.
Inside the asset now.
Yes. You click new folder.
Okay.
New
Okay.
folder. Then when you click new folder, you create three different folders. One is CSS, one is images, while one is JavaScript, JS.
Okay. New folder. CSS.
Yes.
It's showing beside the asset too.
It's showing where? Inside the asset.
It's showing. Uh,
Yes now the CSS file folder will be inside the assets now. Inside abi?
but let me share my screen.
Wait, I understand. Like somewhere like this abi? Somewhere here.
Yes. Slash CSS. Yes.
Yeah, I get. No worry. Click on create another folder, but make sure that you click on the asset too before you create another folder. Click on the asset before you create another folder. Then name it images.
Okay. Okay.
Shey after you call it images, what now happen?
Still the same thing. Slash images.
Alright. Now click on assets, create
Yeah.
JS.
Okay. Okay.
You have created JS abi?
Yes.
So now oya go back to your CSS. Go back to your CSS. Then create style.css. Create a file called style.css.
I should click on the CSS place.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm clicking on the CSS. It's not responsive.
No responsive.
Yeah.
Ah. Wait, after you created the three folder, what now happened to them? They still the same line.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, I'm coming. Let's do it like this. Alright. A new folder. I see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Look at it too. I've created another folder now called asset folder, asset one folder. Then I
Mm-hmm.
now make sure that I am on assets. Look at this my screen. You're seeing portfolio web
Yes.
asset. And now I am on asset one folder. I'll click on this
Mm-hmm.
new folder. I'll create CSS. Right?
This is what
It's
it's
showing like
showing.
this. This is what it's showing
Mm.
Abi.
Yes.
Alright. So click on this. And when you over on the CSS, you see something like this. Asset
Mm.
one forward slash CSS.
Yes.
Right? Then click on new file. Style. CSS. So now you are seeing asset CSS then forward slash style.css. That means that the style.css now it is inside the CSS folder. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Then you come to this thing. Are you seeing it now? You see what happened?
John went down.
Yes. So you don't do like that.
Let me try it.
Try it again. First create this thing. First create the CSS. Then after you created the CSS, after you are done creating the CSS, then create the style first. Create the CSS style. That's create the file inside the CSS file first.
Okay.
Then you now go back again to go and create the JS folder.
So I'll go to the GS folder now.
Where are you?
I've already like done the styles.css.
Hmm. Okay, you have done the size
And
CSS. So now you now confirm that the style of CSS it is inside the CSS folder, Abi.
since I CSS folder.
Look at it. Look at this my screen now. You are seeing after all this long something, you now see asset one, the forward slash CSS, the forward slash style.css. Is it all like that? When I over on the style.css. So look at what it's showing me.
It's not under. It. You know that you told me to add images and the other one. So
Yes.
it's like it's under maybe it's under like the images now. Okay.
All right. Well, see what will happen. Delete the image first. Delete the image, or delete the assets totally. Delete it and recreate it.
Okay. Asset not be deleted.
Not really delete.
Not be deleted. Okay. Don't delete now. New folder. Assets.
Yes, new folder assets. Inside the assets now, you now create a file. You create another folder called CSS.
Is it a folder or a file?
A folder called CSS.
Okay. Then
Yes,
inside the ID CSS.
yes. Then inside the CSS folder now, create a
Mm.
style.css file.
Okay.
Visual, visual cover, visual person.
Let me share my screen so you see what I'm talking about.
Wait, have you successfully created this style.css?
Yes.
Where is
Yes,
it
but the
showing?
CSS but the CSS don't like come down like
Uh,
this. It's still
wait,
it's
wait. There, no, I understand. Go back to the assets like this. Then
okay.
click on new folder.
Okay.
Now create JS folder. Create JS folder.
Okay. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, observe. This same. Is it showing the same thing with my own?
Oh yes, yes,
It's showing the same thing with my own, abi?
yes.
Uh, now inside the JS folder now create main.js
Using a file or a folder.
a file.
Main.use.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then now you are successfully create your JavaScript file. You are successfully create your you are successfully created your styles file. So now what you now do is click on the asset again and create a folder called images.
Okay. Okay.
You have created images, abi?
Yes.
So that's fine. Have you created your index.html?
Yes.
Mm. Yeah. Let me stop sharing my screen. Stop sharing screen. So you share your screen. Let me see what you have done.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. That's fine. So now inside your index of HTML, do the normal this thing that we used to do. Create the create the this thing, the normal HTML stuff now that we used to do now. Sheet one, it will create your normal structure for you. Do you understand?
Okay, inside here. Okay, okay.
Yeah. All right. So I will send you some links. I'll send you some link that you put at the head part of of this website. I will send you some things that you put. But now we have successfully created all our files that we have successfully created all our file that we need. You understand? So I will send the links. Then we'll start from here on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.